Now, 259 days have passed and the Blues have a chance at some redemption as the Call of the Wild through HFL Media brings you the free global stream of the first grand final rematch of 2026 as Kangarilla host the defending premier here at Yaroona. Good afternoon everyone, Jeff Pistola here in the Rudy Vandermaker Mobile Studio for what is a much anticipated Mount Barker Auto Group Hills Football League Country Division Round 9 clash. Also marking the completion of the first half of the home and away season, it's top versus third on the rankings. Today we actually welcome the boss man to the coverage, Joe, the man who has been a wonderful support to the Call of the Wild, adding to all the tasks he does in his role as HFL President. Today joins the stream team with his always insightful views as we cross down to the boundary with him, and also Benny Goldfinch is down there. So take it away, boys.
Well, Travis, thanks for joining us. We've booked you in for the grand final rematch here from Yaroona. And a little bit overcast condition driving through the hills today, a wet start in the morning, but at the moment it looks all right. Firstly, thanks for joining us.
No worries, thanks for having me. You're making my debut for minor round. I did a grand final last year with JJ as part of the Call of the Wild.
Extra time.
We did go extra time.
That's right.
But yeah, like you said, overcast, a little bit of rain probably around, very little breeze, pushed the rain away, but 13 players on each side that played in the grand final last year. Should be a cracking match. The
screen against young Jordan Rees, 6'9", of course playing the B-grade flag last year for the Blues. Senior this year, Peter Humphries holds it aloft, and we're underway here at Yaroona. Dakin, ball down, gathered there in the centre. So big competition for the dog of the day already. We've had three. Ball fed out here. Right, that was Elliot Daniels taking the ball forward. Will it sit here nicely for Carter? He's got out on his own. Goes long. Pulled it wide. So first score of the day is a minor one to Macclesfield. So as we said, Scott with 20 on the board. Shoot towards the entrance end. Kangarilla Yaroona Oval sets it on its way. Goal umpire. He's a little bit, minor score. So quickly, ball moved out wide. Comes out here's Great. Feeds the ball off the run of Daniels. Gathers it nicely. Arches the back and goes bang. Here's a chance for Carter. Got the sit here.
Volleyball spike.
The big man Hedger. Well followed up there by Carter. Puts the top of the square. Here's Dakin. The athletic man.
That would have been the snag of the season.
That would have been the roast. Getting involved there also was Howie. Ball comes to ground, stacks in the middle. Johns, who's followed up. He started this passage of play, tries to fist it forward. Taken here by Nat Ryan. Ryan has a flying shot, so the blood's peppering here. Social club side here. Football, so crowd will tell the story here. A little bit of a clanger there, I think.
South Coast Insurance clanger. Jaden.
Emphasising. That's a clanger. That's a dead set clanger, that one. Over the chop there, Collie getting involved as well.
Yeah, that was actually a good pickup. I saw that. Just the old swinging arm.
All right, so Matt Collie, the ball, of course, for his forwards to come forward. Got close to the man and marks a high kick, but could favour the big man.
The boss.
The big shed. Michael Ross. So 16 minutes without a goal on the board.
3 points to 2 points for the first goal of the match. Straight through the middle. That's an early contender for Lowe's Meatco snag of the day, if we don't have any more goals for the day. Travis, Henry Richards, finds a teammate there in Grimmond. Keen to move it on quickly. Here's the high-flying Jaden Scott. What's he like at ground level? Shrugs the side of his opponent, snaps, and goals. That's a Lowe's Meatco snag of the day contender. Agility in the forward line there.
Great action.
Maybe he could walk with him here.
He could walk in. Maybe get him to take us through it, as Jaden J does. Ross said it's on its way. Well, he got the distance, but accuracy is a little bit off. But 2-3 to 3 behinds, and interesting enough,
2-on-1 situation is where Kangarilla's been good in the first quarter. It's across the defensive area. Jaden's man Evans collects the ball on the left boot up towards the grandstand area, and that's gone out of bounds.
Not sure what they were thinking there. Like across the ball, one Kangarilla player on 3 Macclesfield players in the middle.
There we go. The red sign up from Kangarilla, meaning stop, and that's quarter time here. Pistols, any thoughts before we go back to Footy Central?
Well, as I said, Benny, Kangarilla would be very happy. I know it's a different game. Sun poking through here, so fantastic. Let's hope it stays that way for the rest of what's going to be an entertaining game of football, Pete. Humphries holds the ball off. We're away in round 2 for APC. Easy as 123 AustralianPaving.com. Benny Golfinch.
We'll go to Travis Lynn shortly at the next break. Get his thoughts on the huddles at quarter time. No doubt Rod Mitchell will be happy with the start. Kai Dean thought he had a good start to this one. Kick inside 50. Ross takes the mark.
All the focus here on Michael Ross as he goes for his second. As they go to the right of screen. Sets on the way with the left foot. He's got the distance.
Oh, a poster.
And in fact, he's very accurate because he's hit the post.
Inside the opening 2 minutes. Lack around the contest and the squaring kick.
I think it's young James. Puts it here to Richards, the enigma they call him, Benny. When he's hot, he's hot. I'll tell you what, he puts across here to Ben Evans. Will he curl it round? Indeed, I think he has, and that's a contender.
Wow,
Jaden Jays, mate.
That's a Lowe's Miko snag of the day, contender Jaden.
Towards Noski territory.
Yep, Noski been holding up pretty well across that defensive area under a mountain of pressure. As I say that, Jaden Scott has a flying shot at goal and misses.
Southern District's zone rep, so can play this young man. No wonder the Blues were keen to recruit him.
Two-sided player.
So a kick from about 45. Unfortunately, he has pulled it on this occasion. Line to score. Big reset ground level, doing work. Comes to Ross eventually, feeds out a handball. Round the corner for the Blues, top of the square, bouncing ball. Noski just helps it over.
That wind's definitely going to the right now. Sizing up his options, works the boundary line nicely. John sliding in with the eyes right into the sun. Scarley, inboard handball, and might come off here for Mackie.
Yeah, Dodson puts it up here.
Good
Finds
nice kick.
Howie puts it across here and has found Eads, who's moved up from deep in defence. So Eads has kicked 3 goals so far this season on the left.
Trying to will it in.
Tell you what, his teammates like it. And finally, the Bloods have a major on the board.
Travis Lynn.
I think Mackie have finally put a loose man back now. They were playing 7 backs the last 2 times they've come in there.
Also played a bit of footy on Kangaroo and Benny back in the day. So one down by the big man, Greg Smith. Going forward here. Noski's doing a pair of work. Oh, a bit of magic there shown by Scott. Still got boot to ball around the corner. Nearly something sensational as Poochie Caputo takes the ball.
Meantime, kick forward by the Bloods. Pack forms. Dakin almost rips down a mark. Offhands Carter, handball over the top. Running into an open goal is Elliot Daniel. He's missed. That's his house coach insurance claiming.
Yeah, probably should have
Scully
cooked
is
that.
in a world of pain. He might.
This is the grandstand side. Hilliard's the target.
Oh,
Too strong. Done by Towel there. And that's a good tackle
going
applied by
nowhere.
Great.
Spora Caravan, tough tackle.
Yeah, absolutely. Just wrapped up his opponent.
we go.
there. Off we go. Great into the goals.
Yep. Kicks it out about 35 metres out from goal. This will be his 9th goal for the season. Then we'll cross down the ground level with Jaden and Travis. Second goal coming up for Mackie. You betcha. And they go to 10 points, the same number as is Guernsey. No, they don't. Hang on, no, they're on 2 goals now. So they go to down here for a little bit.
Scott, yeah. Noski involved. Oh, a clever play there, keeping the ball in front of him. It's Scott. Very exciting player he is. Goes an underground pass. Will it come off? Comes back here to teammate.
Oh,
Handballs backwards. Harvey Frill. High kick off 1 step.
Weak bags. Nice transition here. I think that was Jaden Scott. Kick inside 50. Kai Dean. Ground level ball. Ross could go back to Dean. He does. Dean will have a flying shot at goal. And he's missed as well. Frustration for Kangarilla. Out of bounds on the full. Is that siren? Yes, it is.
It is indeed. Air raid siren.
So, half time here at Kangarilla. It's Kangarilla 3-9. Macclesfield 2-3 on the Harcourts Adelaide Hills Marvaki Ford scoreboard.
Kangarilla as Tommy McLean holds the ball aloft for APC. Second half, your caller is Benny Golfridge.
Wade Carter once again staying in the middle from Macclesfield. So trying to get that big body presence. Kai Dean as well. Handball out.
In the second one, over the top there, Spore was through the aids of young James. Followed up by Collie, I think it is. Long kick. Over the top here, Scott couldn't quite hold that one. Lurking is Richards. Ball comes out to him. The Enigma over his head.
That's in contention.
That's why it's called the Enigma.
That's the Lowe's Miko snag of the day contender. Can we just look at this one on the left boot? That was exciting.
They certainly started the second half in fine fashion. He'll go long towards the top of the square looking for a big clunk. Gibson getting back there.
Jaden Scott.
That's a clanger there. Multiple clanger there. Big man Gibbo perhaps should have marked it. And Scott said, thank you very much.
Littlehampton Landscape and Firewood, memorable moment as well.
No, he goes in board. Let's go over here. Can he shrug himself clear? Was Caputo. Gives it back to Ryan. Ryan gives it back to Noski under a lot of pressure. That could be holding the ball.
These are pressing.
It is indeed.
Explorer Caravan's tough tackle.
Macclesfield president watching all the way up there in Brisbane. Benny loves the call to Wild. He wouldn't love that goal to Grimond because it's extended the margin for Kangarilla.
Running hot thanks to Littlehampton Landscape and Firewood. Kangarilla, 3 goals in 4 minutes. Jaden J. Hill, C&J painting stats. I'm sure they're all Kangarilla.
Eads, important kick. In the left forward pocket. Sets it on its way. Umpire Mark Edwards.
Oh, tension.
Says, not happy with that, yes.
Umpire lets that one go. Defenders under the pump here from Mackie.
Clanger.
South Coast Insurance Clanger. It was going to come as Dean sets up Jaden Scott and eventually gets the toe poke through on the left boot.
Poor old Brad Noski's battered hard, but yeah, probably want that one over again.
Under a surge there were the Mackie defenders.
Gets cricket pitch error overrunning it there. It was Trevina follows up. Quick kick away by Nat Ryan. Off the top of the hands, there's a chance for Big Gibson. Towards close to the line. It was Jolly, I think.
We got a quick reply.
Yeah, Jolly got his boot the ball. I thought the line might come. But so the veteran and Jolly.
There we go.
This becomes the third goal kicker this afternoon for the reigning premier.
A good first half. Rucks go at it again. The big man. Reese to Dean. Clearance. Kangarilla. Centre half.
Collie.
Great mark. We like that. Kick forward. Richards. He's setting up Jaden Scott with lob opportunities early in the third. Crashing in with Scott. Snap round the corner.
Grimmond.
Spilled out.
Grimmond.
All clear.
Second goal of the quarter. Ryan Grimmond.
That's a Lowe's Meatco snag of the day. Contender Jaden J. Hill tied in that pocket. Beautiful stuff.
Reasonable run up here. Kick from just about 45. Sets it on its way. It's going to drift across the face. Still in play. Clanger for
South Coast Insurance Clanger.
Wow. Reese, little draw here. It's a chance for Carter. Shrugs his way clear. He'll get on that left foot. No, he goes with the hand. Gives it across to Daniels. He'll go to the top of the square looking for a mark there. Using the body well as the veteran and Jolly. That's it for him. Yes, indeed it does.
Well,
so back-to-back goals for Jolly.
Get it back to 22 points. Missed that.
Clanger. Wow. They needed that.
We're going to go again. Joel Harvey-Frill takes the mark. We're going back and forth here. Bayless. Kick inside 50. Jaden Scott was the target. Went over his head. Snap around the corner. Bronte Lack has the bounce. Mopped across the bound, through for a minor score.
Yeah, Shillaby, the goalkeeper there, kicking goals. Remind me, he's trying to set him up for his team. He goes long.
Where is it?
Went for Mark here. Streaming out there is Jolly. Takes the ball off the race. He'll chip it forward to Tomio.
Game on.
Open. He can't miss from there, can he?
Game on. Littlehampton Landscape Firewood memorable moment. That is 3 unanswered goals for the Bloods. Travis Lynn and then C&J painting Jaden J. Hill.
The Blues bouncing ball coming out to meet it. Cleverly was Harvey Frill. Flicks the ball backwards. Finds Caputo to Pooch. With a little wedge kick forward to Collie. That's strong hands in front there, the man in the orange boots. Has kicked 8 for the season, so this will be an important one. So Collie towards the Clarendon end of the ground. Sets it on its way to go. Umpire moves marginally, but generally I think he's happy with it. Yes, indeed.
Well, that's the beauty of a centre clearance, Travis.
Yeah, last time I was here, I was goal umpiring, and Collie kicked 17 against Torrens Valley, so he knows where the big sticks are.
You can see, obviously the ankle of Tommy is giving him a little bit of grief as Tommy McLean will ball it up. So, Reese over the top, got it down. Clearing handball by Crate.
Don't mind that.
Comes out here.
Don't mind that either.
Foot. Don't mind this.
That's
Tommy
at their best.
Suddenly the ankle has come good as he's running back-to-back goals to Tommy.
For Mackie heading into three-quarter time.
That's Tommy on the blind side there. So Ruckjewel comes down here. Here's Hillier this time.
Dived on it.
Crate over the top
Yep.
of him. Oh, he's been pinged.
Explorer Caravan, tough tackle.
Max Richardson style.
Here we go. Yeah, I felt anyway.
Yeah, well, the FC.
Oh, big
so
kick.
this could be an important kick, as Benny Golfin said, and he couldn't have a better man have it than Crate. So 21 points currently. This will put it back onto 3 goals. So Crate
Bang.
sits on its way. So they'll face a 20-point deficit at 3/4 time. Certainly doable with a side the quality here of the Bloods. So we'll go down to J Hill just before we take a break.
Macclesfield 7-8. Highly entertaining third term. We had 7 goals for Kangarilla, 5 goals from Macclesfield. If we can get something similar to that, it'd be a great way to roll heading into the interleague break. Who's going to win the all-important centre clearance? Trav, your thoughts? 3/4 time address, both sides.
Crate off hands, he takes on 2 of them, dispossessed. Socket off the ground, here's a chance for Kelly, gives it back to Carter, he knows where the goals are. Runs around, gets on that left and puts it through.
Bang.
So is that the start of something special for the Bloods?
I think he's all right, Jaden Scott down the other end. Meantime, that's a goal for Macclesfield. And they're starting to roll a bit here, Trav.
That's right. So Greg Smith flicks the ball down. So into attack for Kangarilla up 4. Good defensive work by Noski, brings the ball to ground for Lancasters. So John's getting involved there, going to ground level. Here's a kick out of the pack by Collie. Meanwhile, the whistle is gone.
We're going upstairs.
Yeah, we are.
Just going to go
Umpire
upstairs
Humphreys
here.
and Mark Edwards, the goal umpire, having a discussion there.
We're going upstairs. Touch. Yeah, no, we just looked at the replay upstairs, and that's...
Stiff for the occasion, the man from Rupina. So Grimmond, long kick back towards the top of the square. Getting back there is Ross.
the boss.
And Virtue then taking an uncontested mark. Plays on around the corner on the left.
Don't tell me.
And the umpire...
Was filling in the
He
card.
was filling in the card. Oh,
That's the South Coast Insurance clanger, but a Littlehampton Landscape and Firewood memorable moment.
that is a memorable moment.
He was reading his book.
Well, the job's not finished till the paperwork's done, as they say. So pretty poor start. I don't think they'd won a game up until last week. So Ross. Can he stamp Kangarilla's authority on this game even further as he puts it forward? It's going to drift across, getting his hand to it was Big Dakin. So minor score results. So 1-2 plays 1 goal.
You there, Trav?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear. Got the whole family watching.
Got a global audience for you, Trav. And the great man, the ambassador, TK. Hopefully he's settled in well in the old darts as get ready for another season of cricket with Tumbledon over there. So, meanwhile, ball pushed forward, taken by Caputo, the pooch. Followed
Jaden
up
Scott.
nicely by Scott.
He's fine.
he's fine, Benny.
I said he'd done his knee
That's
in
his
the quarter.
That was his fitness test.
Well, that's a Littlehampton Landscape and Firewood memorable moment. Punsellow's Meat Coast snag of the day. Contender Jane J. Hill. He is...
Bit of a different environment from this year. And, of course, they've won the last 5 meetings against Kangarilla. So the Blues probably due here. Meanwhile, whistle is gone as a flying shot there. Puts it out wide. Will it sit out here for the young man in white? Gets a cruel bounce there. In fact, overruns it.
Well
Gathers
done.
it now. He's got support. Goes on his own. Puts it forward looking for Jolly. Over the top. Would have been almost a contender, but wrong side of the post. So Guy Dean
Got it all covered here on Call a Wild.
puts it forward. Easy defensive mark taken by Jay McMurtry there. Last line defence. Switches play. Meanwhile, the whistle's got his paid push out, says Peter Humphreys. You can see Jamie Darrington not happy at all with that decision.
He's on the...
Just as the glasses.
Well, at least he's looking this time, not filling out that pad. The attention to detail
Yes,
is
he's
sensational.
paying attention. So Grimmond, right behind him is the camera work of James Davis.
Look at the goal umpiring.
We're happy
work.
with James Davis. We're happy with Mark Edwards' work. And we're happy with Ryman Grimmond's work. There we go. Bang.
He's the best in the business.
He is.
Travis Lynn. There's the dressing gowns.
Yeah, and the pink hats, the rah-rah-rah hats.
Fashion Centre. Macclesfield leading the fashion stakes. Carter, meantime, leading the potentially snapped out of the not goal stakes.
Game. So, Howie sets the ball up. Oh, big leap from Carter over the back, around the corner. Could it be a consolation goal there
Yeah, it was.
to Altamare?
Well, we'll potentially see him in action next Saturday at Mannon Mobile. He'll be enjoyed the big deck if he's selected.
So hold up and play. Peter Humphries having a little bit of a 1-2 funny in the grand final when Pete had a leg problem, had to leave the arena. But
what have we got
yeah,
here?
Gregory not happy. He's doing a bit of a strange moonwalk there as he hobbles off. I'm hoping all the best for him.
There it is.
There's a siren, so he
Might
could.
need the cart to get him off.
He might, yeah. So there it is. Final side, it's Kangarilla 13-12-90 have defeated Macclesfield 9-11-65. So it's a 25-point margin. The final in favour of Kangarilla.
The Simply Chosen Shades most effective player goes to Kai Dean. So Kai, you've won a Francisco's Pizza $30 voucher, a Little Hand on Landscape and Firewood $50 voucher, Quinas Bookshop $10 voucher, a Call the Wild hat has got in there, a South Coast Insurance stubby holder, and a Simply Chosen Shades $100 voucher. Just get Trav to present you with that one there.
What I mate?
Appreciate it. Thank you, Trav.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
In there.
Cheers.
Blake.
Awesome. Congrats on the win. Just take us through it.
Yeah, it was pretty hard for the contest. We obviously had a bit of a chip on our shoulder from last year's GF when we got smoked, so had to come out and show something for the club. So really good four-quarter effort. When they came hard, we fought back and we kept them pretty much arm's length for the whole of the day. So really proud of the boys.
Yeah, obviously first win here for Kangarilla against Macclesfield since round 7 2024. So what was spoken about during the week, obviously, Macclesfield, like I said, won the last 5 and obviously last year's grand final. So what was sort of spoken about pre-game and also during the week?
Just really like to not go back into a shell. We know sometimes when we come up again, I think we've been bullied a little bit, frankly. And we just had to play our own game, and we know that our best footy can beat anyone in this comp. We truly believe that. And with our new recruits and our old players, we had a chip on our shoulder and we just needed to not go into our shell, and we didn't do that, and we played good, fun brand of footy and shot on the scoreboard. We had a lot of scoring shots, and that's how we want to play footy.
And obviously today, 7 goals won in their third term. It's actually Macclesfield's highest score they've conceded this year, quarter score. So what was the talk like at half time, and who really got you guys going in that third term?
Yeah, Midi really was in getting into us, so just get it into our tall forwards early. It was the weather held off, which was nice. We've got a pretty tall forward line, so just get it in deep, give them one-on-one matchups without them trying to bring one over the top, and let our forwards go to work. I thought our ruckman Geordie Reese was really good in there. He was up against 2 massive blokes, him and Kelton, so to really fight hard and give us first option was fantastic from him.
And just your footy personally, have you found it here at Kangarilla, second season, obviously a Div 5 Ammo medalist as well. So have you found your footy here at the Double Blues?
Yeah, I love Kangi. It's such a great club, such a great family club. My whole family come here every weekend. It's so welcoming. Everyone's good mates from the A's to the B's. There's no segregation which can happen. It's just one big family club, and I really love it here. It's good to play footy here.
Well, congrats, Trav. Got any questions for Kai?
I'll be a little bit biased. What do you think of the Hills Footy League? Are you coming up here? You've been here for a year and a half.
I think it's really good. Yeah, I really like the Hills Footy League. I think it's a very even competition this year. And the top players are really, really good footballers. We've got lots of ex-league AFL players, even in the country div. So it's a lot stronger than I honestly thought it would be. So you need to work hard for every winning in this league, and I really like it. Yeah,
we talked about it on the call. Pistols said seven of the 9 teams can win any game of football at any time. So you've got to be on your best game every week. So well done. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next week for Hills Footy League.
Yeah, let's go.
Good stuff. You're looking forward to that?
Yeah, no, it's an honour to be able to train out there. The boys are also welcoming. I'm really excited to get stuck in and get a big W.
Good stuff. Thanks for your time, Kai. Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kai.
Good luck next week. Congratulations, Ben Evans, winning Snag of the Day. Thanks to Lowe's Meat Co. $25 voucher there. Just take us through the Snag of the Day there. Great stat.
Had a bit of space out in that wing, and Henry just tried to chip it forward, missed the kick, and then just picked it up and chucked it on the right, and it went through.
Good stuff. And obviously a Kangi guy through and through. Ben, what does it mean for the guys to beat Macclesfield today? Yeah, like first time since round 7 2024, like I said.
It means a lot, but past is the past. That's not really too much of an issue. We're more focused on this year and keep going. We're getting some nice momentum now, and just stick to our structures and play well.
Yeah, and obviously got a good forward duo there, Scott and also Ross as well. Previously played a great Southern Footy League. So how's it like to have those blokes in there? Obviously, Jaden Scott kicked 20 goals before today off 5 games. So
yeah, it's really good. They both compete really well, and they've just slotted straight into the team really well. Both great fellas, and yeah, it's great. It's good.
Yeah, good stuff. And just your game personally, is it sort of different to past years, Ben, at all? And obviously playing grand final a couple of years ago, and Kangaroo have always been around the mark the last few years. So team-wise, how's the game going? And also personally as well, your football?
Yeah, it's going really well. I'm still just playing on the wing. Yeah, it's where I play my best footy, I think. So I'll stay there. And as a team, yeah, we're playing really well, doing really well.
Good stuff. And also, Rod Mitchell, how's he been this year? He's been at Kangaroo for a couple of years now. So, yeah, what's his coaching like? And, yeah.
Yeah, his coaching's really good. He knows when to give a rev up and like when to be a bit more calm. And, yeah, he's really good. He puts in a lot of effort, puts in heaps of work. And it's showing at the moment.
Well, congrats on the win and congrats on winning Snag of the Day, Ben. Well done. Good stuff. Thank you very much. Back to you guys at the Silver Shutters and Shades post-match show.